Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another cool video on the channel, and today I'm going to be working every single Black Ops 2 Zombies map that's ever existed. And I will be going them in order. I've already put them in order and stuff, because, I feel like it's easier and stuff. And, yeah, let's get right into it. Just trying to, I like the idea when to put that thing right there. I'm just put it right here, because, Transit is just Transit, dude, like, People say the Transit is such a crappy map, which honestly I don't lie. I'm not gonna lie, because the lava is just so menacing. The denizens and the explosive zombies are a menace to society, dude. Like, dude, they're so dude, I hate when I get slowed down by the denizens and stuff, and and zombies are behind you and they're speeding up towards you, and while the denizens just slowing you down, scratching your face off. Like, that's what I really don't like about this map. It's just the denizens. They really make me ticked off. Like, for real. I really don't like the denizens. And the lava, too. Like, dude. Like, you gotta hop, you gotta speed up your hops, like, a lot. Because, you don't want to get damaged by the lava at night. Especially when you're dealing with the denizens. That's the problem. Like, when you're being attacked by the denizens, you end up also getting damaged by the lava, too. Which that makes it very frustrating to actually, get past. To get past through. That's the most difficult part about that map. And the exploding zombies, oh my god, don't get me started. Like, I hate the fact that, they give you damage, like, like, that's the one thing that's the other thing people hate, is the exploding zombies. Like when you take a hit from a zombie, you rarely get two you get two hits from a zombie. And, but with the exploding zombie, if you take one hit from a zombie and you get exploding zombie, you just die instantly. Like, dude, it's like, it's KO for you right there. But with Juggernaut, it makes it a little bit easier because, it takes extra damage from the zombies and, So yeah, it helps a bit when you have Juggernaut, so please use Juggernaut while you're using this map. Bus Depot. Okay, Bus Depot is probably one of the worst maps I've ever seen. And I have a bunch of reasons why. Okay, first of all, it's the whole entire map itself. It's so flippin' small. I really don't like how small it is compared to the other maps. Like, the other maps are not that small, of course not, but this one is probably the smallest map I ever played. And the worst one ever, that has the worst, place to train in. Like, actually, you could barely train in the whole entire map. You could barely train because there's not that much space. And I've seen many people on YouTube actually do a strategy, like they're going to the back of the Bus Depot where the pit of lava is at. Not the huge one where it's blocked by flipping trucks and vans, cars or something like that. I'm talking about the one in the back, the very back of the map. I mean, it kind of works, but the one main issue I have with it is that when you're going to a higher round and more zombies are spawning, and when they get caught on fire for the lava, they explode, and if they're at a closer range to you, which that actually I think is what bothers me about the strategies, because you do not know how many are going to come at a single time. Like, you don't know. Like that's the main issue I have with that strategy. And around 3, of course, in the main area, it just cracks. Like, that makes it a little bit more challenging because, you're dealing with exploding zombies on the inside now, and you deal with exploding zombies at the outside, now you're dealing with exploding zombies at the inside. And, yeah, that's the main problem I have with this map. It's so tedious. I really don't like that. Farm, it's not bad. It's not as worse than Bus Depot because it has less lava and stuff. Like, I mean, you can only see lava at the house, like near the house. Just that's not a big of an issue. So you're not gonna get hurt that badly by lava. So, I mean, it's small, but you could still strategize in that. I mean, I've seen some people do strategies on that, but. So I think I'm gonna put it higher on the Bus Depot mainly because how small it is, and but it's not. I'm gonna put it in C actually. It's not as bad as Bus Depot because obviously less lava and less exploding zombies and stuff, like and I mean, there's some spaces, there's some spots you can camp, or maybe to, train, but, you know, not just gonna put it right in front of the bus depot because yeah, those are just my opinions about farm and stuff. Because I just feel like there's something else that's wrong with farm and stuff, but it's not as bad as bus depot though. But it's a little bit better than that. But I'm gonna put up a C. It's not too bad. But I played it a lot, so town. I think town is probably way better than I thought because sure it has some bigger pits of lava and stuff, but it gives you enough space to actually train around here. I remember playing with one guy online, and he taught me a little bit about training around stuff because I usually play the game my own way, and but I took some advice from him, and I just did whatever do best for a player like me, for a gamer like me. So Nuketown. Okay, I like they use Nuketown as a classic, as from not only as a multiplayer classic map, but now for a zombies map. I really like that. Uh, Nuketown. I mean, to be honest, I never played Nuketown that much. I never did, nor did I want to. But I'm gonna put on C to be honest, because I love the way that they use the map. I like the way they use Nuketown. I really like that. Because it's my favorite multiplayer map. I like to play during multiplayer when I play Black Ops 1 and also Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. It's my favorite map. And but I actually like it when you go to round 22, I think. Yeah. They changed their eye color once Rick Thomas in full control. I really like that. It's actually pretty cool. I think I'm going to put you I keep it high on farm, to be honest. Like, like, like I said, I never played it that much, so that's why I'm putting it at C. So, I mean, I like other stuff about it, but I just don't play it that much, so I don't get to experience what it's actually like. So, I watch it on YouTube, but I want to see it itself. Like, let me, have a good reaction over it. Uh, Mob of the Dead, I never played that map either. It was one time only that I played this map, and rarely anybody plays that map. So cause of course, Black Ops 2 is dying. So yeah, sadly. But Mob of the Dead, there's some cool stuff about it, but I'm gonna put it on B because there's some cool stuff about it, like different game overs and stuff, like different endings and stuff, like the plane thing. I really like that, and the boss, I really like that, and yeah. Okay, Buried, this is one of my favorite maps of all time because I love how it looks. I'm gonna put it higher on town, actually. Okay, so Buried is probably my second most favorite. It's probably my other favorite map. It's my what I'm talking about. English. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite map about all the maps I played. Um, it's because I like how it looks, and I like the idea of a town being underground, like an excavation thing, like excavation site. I really like that, and about Samantha's mom and stuff. Like I think that's Samantha's mom. I could be wrong, or I don't know, but to be honest, I never look at the history of Black Ops, of of COD Zombies that much, but I like Buried a lot. Like I like the song Always Running. I really like that song, and I like the design of it though too. I like the whole entire look of Buried. It's kind of beautiful to be honest, and I love that one gun that shoots you up in the air. I really like that gun. It's really useful in high rounds and stuff, and it's really good slowing down zombies too. Especially you're going to that Juggernaut location during high rounds and stuff. That strategy where you have to use that thing that throw zombies. I really like that. Um, Origins. I I played it a lot when I was little, with my big brother, to be honest. I actually like it, honestly. Like with Samantha, who is like telling you that she needs help and stuff. Like like you're on a mission to save her or free her, and the element staffs and stuff. I really like that. And there's an Easter egg there's a whole Easter egg which you can complete and stuff. I really, really like that. And everything about it, like the whole entire map is it's beautiful, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, Die Rise. I played Die Rise a lot. It's I like that map too. But it's probably my second favorite map also, but um it's not an S tier, but people are saying that it's clustered and stuff, and people don't like it, and but I'll put on B, honestly. Like once you get used to, like, I already know the locations around the map and stuff. Like I know the power room and stuff. Like we found the power. I know. I mean, sure, the perks do change different locations in the elevators and stuff, but that's okay. So once you get used to this whole entire Die Rise map, you're pretty sure once you memorize every single map of every single location in Die Rise, you'll actually get used to this map. And but also watch out for the falls as well. You might want to watch out for that. So you gotta like do your jumps perfectly. Like you gotta make sure that you don't fall, otherwise you'll KO yourself. Uh, so yeah, that's basically it for the whole entire ranking of every single map. So yeah. Um, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bells and you'll get the content from my channel.